okay, yeah, there's 4 bedrooms, but we have a living room downstairs for the adults. We need a living room upstairs for the children. So the upstairs living room was my bedroom.
Of course it was.
So like when everyone came around, that was like the children's living room.
And then when everyone went to bed, they left the room and you're like, oh, finally.
They did not go to bed. That was if they went to bed, that would have been fine.
Oh, savage.
But yeah, people just used to camp out in my room. It was like the communal living room.
Fair.
Yeah. So eventually we moved to Handsworth in Birmingham, and I finally got my own bedroom. And I was like, yo, this is nice. All my life I've been missing. All my life I had to fight. Now I'm free, mama. Mama, I is free. And I literally stayed in that bedroom for 6 months, 8 months, 9 months. I wasn't even doing anything. Writing, revising.
Jeez.
And it was everything. And that's where bedroom poetry came from. Because it's like when you find not necessarily your bedroom, but like where you find a safe space to write.
Like your happy place.
That's where you can cultivate, yeah. Like your happy place.
Yeah.
Once you find your happy place, you can start to cultivate shit. Yeah.
That's quite interesting. Interesting that you have a writing place. Interesting that you have a writing place.
Yeah. But now it travels.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Because now I don't have a bedroom at home anymore. So I have to find my new writing space, my new bedroom.
But your home is where your heart is it not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad you get it.
And this is a weird question, but
Your face is weird.
I know, right? That's what my mum said. Oh, how do you know? How do you see your own art? Like, how do you see your own poetry?
See my own art. I don't.
You don't? Okay.
Like, honestly, I don't. I went to a show probably like a week ago, and my friend, he came, and he videoed the whole thing. And then we went back to my house afterwards, and he was like, do you want to watch your videos back? And I said no. Not even a little bit.
I'm different. I love watching myself back.
Really? It makes me cringe. What do you like watching about?
Listening to how I deliver it, and just kind of analysing how I'm performing, how maybe certain lines might hit or land on that audience. Maybe I can work on a different way on delivering it a different way. I don't know, I'm an actor. I enjoy watching myself back. I love watching myself back on films or everything. It just gasses me up.
It doesn't make you cringe.
Like I'm not gonna lie, the first time I heard myself speaking and watching myself back, it was real weird.
This guy.
Yeah,
this guy,
like,
that guy right there.
That's what
that guy right there.
So that's what I sound like to other people? Okay, fair enough.
I like him. He's cool.
I didn't realize it was like that, but okay.
No,
but like after that, like after you get over the awkwardness and the weirdness of how you actually sound, or that's how you sound to other people, I just think it's a useful tool to watch yourself back. And
100%.
You can self-analyze yourself, because it's so people can give you all the opinions in the world and be like, oh yeah, you're great, you perform this, but then if like there's like for example, like when I first started performing, people used to say that you have this musical cadence, and I was just like, oh, okay, never heard it before in my whole entire life. But then the more I started analysing and watching myself back, I'm just like, oh, okay, I get what you mean, like the rhythm and everything like that. So it's like something that I can play on now more because I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
So
no, that makes a lot of sense. That makes so much sense. But I would rather like if I was ever to get a manager, like I know like a manager thing is like to look back at your videos and your performances, but I would rather to get a manager that will sit there and watch your performances and then give you live feedback in the moment.
Yeah.
Like I prefer live feedback in the moment, as opposed to I don't want to watch myself. I
You want to perform it and it's just be done.
Look at it. I just wanna, we are over. It's
Exactly.
over.
You get fans. You be like, oh my gosh, Becksy Becks, I saw you. You be like, this again. Did it last week? Why are you showing it to me
in
now?
life, it's fine. Yeah, but I don't know. I think that's something that I need to work on.
Yeah, fair.
Need to work on just to elevate my performance.
I think
and
it would be useful. Yeah.
100%. 100% it will.
Yeah.
I'm lacking. I'm slacking. Slacking.
Why do you write? Why do you write? Or since you don't, or who do you write for? Yeah, why do you write or who do you write for? You could write for yourself, I don't know, but some.
Yeah, no, I think I mainly do write for myself. I write because okay, so like I'm a very people don't tend to listen to me a lot, even though I say exactly the same thing that you just said.
Oh yeah.
Like I said that 10 minutes ago, and then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, remember that?" I'm like, I literally just said that 10 minutes ago, and I think it's because I don't know if my voice is so quiet or I'm on like a different vibration that they just don't hear me.
It's happened to me before. I've said things to people in my
Right?
I'm like, maybe they didn't hear me. It's no worries. I'll do it myself.
It's even mad. Like I said something and it's like, oh wait, you literally just said that 10 minutes ago, and I was like, yup, exactly what I said. So that has happened a lot in my life. Like people, they just like, they either don't hear you, they don't want to hear you, or they underestimate you, or your voice is so quiet that it doesn't even just register, or you're just like on a completely different frequency that they don't even hear you.
I know what you mean.
And then so when I write for myself. I'm like, this is what I wanted to say, and then I get on a stage and then they are forced to listen to me. And I'm like, oh, are you ready now? Oh, you ready now? Oh, you want to hear the real? Are you ready now? Are you sure? And I got on stage, and then I say it, and they're like, oh yeah. I'm like, I've been saying this all along, but you have not been listening.
I know exactly what you mean.
Does that make sense?
It's kind of weird when you step on stage and you kind of, or if you've never performed poetry before and you step on stage for that very first time and then you perform and you witness like the entire people, everyone watching you just stand there quietly and they're just hung on every single word you're saying. It's such a surreal feeling. Like it makes you feel like you're like the president or you're someone really important, that everyone is listening to every single word that you're saying. And like all that matters is you and what you're saying at that moment in time. So yeah, I completely understand what you mean. With being a fellow soft-spoken person, like
come on with the soft-spoken guy.
That's right, I need to get soft-spoken on here. God damn. Like it's just sometimes there's been times I'm in groups and I'm like maybe I just maybe you guys can't hear me. Maybe.
But the way I see it is like I'm on a different frequency.
Yeah.
So you can't tune into what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So like maybe our frequencies don't match.
That's exactly.
So I'm just like, you know
Not
what?
on our channel.
Cool, calm. Find me on my frequency on the stage. Then maybe you will hear me. Because I literally said the same thing 10 times.
So you're a flow poet.
I am.
What does it? For anyone that doesn't know.
You need to get to know the ad-libs. No. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Right. For anyone that doesn't know, right? What does it mean to be a flow poet?
What does it mean to be a flow poet?
Yeah.
That's a big boy question. That is actually a big boy question.
Oh, okay. Let's make it smaller. What does it mean to you that you're a flow poet?
It means everything. It means everything. So, when I first started this poetry journey in London, so like, I moved from Birmingham to London about 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Right?
It's a big change, man. Midlands are different.
Wait, we hold on a little bit.
Hey, man, I've been to Birmingham one time, yeah?
See, there you go. That's the statement right there. One time.
Let me tell you the story, right? I went to Birmingham one time. It was for the Kevin Hart concert, right?
Oh.
And then after
Sorry.
Kevin...
Apologies.
It was a good show, but Kevin's opening acts...
I'm not a Kevin Hart fan.
Kevin's opening acts were better than him. Look, let's just leave it there, right? Let's just leave it there. Nothing against you, Kevin Hart. I love you, but in that show when I saw it, your opening acts were better than you, right?
You're trash. He said you're trash.
But like, it was just afterwards. So then me and my mate and his brother, we were hungry, so we went to KFC, and it was just like. Maybe it's not all like this in Birmingham, but that one KFC that we went to, do you know, like
there's only one KFC.
Do you know, like the bulletproof glasses that's in the bank? Yeah, they had it in the KFC, so they passed us the bag underneath the glass, and I was like, yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Wait, where were you?
I was
where were you?
Near the center, the NEC or whatever it is, the stadium.
There's only one KFC in the middle of the center.
Listen, the KFC we found...
Was it like next to like a whole bunch of bus stops?
I don't know what it was next to, but all I know is I remember this experience. In the KFC, they passed the bag underneath the glass like in the bank, and I was like, what?
No, they didn't. I don't...
What is this?
Mate, were you in the NEC? Were you in the NEC?
I don't know, man. I don't know Birmingham. Maybe it wasn't even Birmingham, but it was in the Midlands somewhere, and it was close to the theatre. I mean, my family's from the Midlands. I'm not dissing the Midlands. Like, big up to Wellingborough and all that. Like, that's where my mum grew up. So,
gang.
So, but yeah. And if you wasn't a poet or a writer, what do you think you would be, or what profession you would do? What profession would you do if you wasn't a poet or a writer?
You know, that's a very hard question, because I don't feel like I'm a writer or a poet as a profession right now. So I can't tell you what I wouldn't be. Like, I'm an accountant.
That's dope.
Not really. You would think that I look after my money the same way I look after other people's money?
Yeah, man.
No.
Oh.
I'm trash.
Oh.
My bank account is suffering.
You need to get like one of those like what they call like deals where you're working with like someone, you're doing their accounts and
you say kickbacks.
I don't know how accountants work.
The views expressed here are not necessarily the views expressed by anybody else. That is very illegal. Sorry.
I don't know, man. I just know that some people have accountants, and you know they're able to skip the tax.
Yeah.
You just skip the tax by not paying it, guys. It's simple.
Call me. I can help you.
Do you have any other talents? Are you just a writer or a poet? Do you act? Do you dance? Do you sing?
I always say I'm a dancer by daydream. My daydream was to like dance in a Missy Elliott video.
That
like,
would be dope.
I can't stand the rain. Once I heard that, I was like, girl, me too. I was ready to dance in that video. I was ready to go hard. I was like, what are your sign-ups? Can you get me in there?
I want to be on like the Missy Elliott Get Your Freak On. Get Your
Freak On.
That's the video I wanted to be in.
No. I Can't Stand the Rain was my show.
I Can't Stand the Rain is a great song though. And final question after the penultimate question.
What do you say, Pinocchio?
Penultimate
this
question. This
guy said
right?
Pinocchio question. He said the Pinocchio question. Oh, he lying. He be lying. He said Pinocchio question. He be lying.
So where do you want to take your words?
Where do I want to take my words?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm excited to see where my words take me.
Jeez, no one's
That's
ever
what
said
it
that
is.
answer. No one's ever said that answer.